Okay, chat.
So
We got 4 cents on attack. We got DFM on defense. And first round for 4 cents. Do they start farming some orbs? Maybe. The orbs. The orbs here.
So crucial here that they're able to.
And they save the camera for deep camera to see if they can take the A orb as well. Dude, it might be double orb in here.
And it is going to be painful. So
May needs to be working in conjunction
oh,
with
deeper camera.
the spot from that
Sure.
stealth drone,
Same
have
thing.
him go in,
yes,
set up that saturate, try to flush him out either with util.
Well, that's nice as well. The cross map recon, they feel like A is clear, but actually got.
Fox is going to get a collat to start things off. The Shit Boys and Kahlua will both hit the floor. And that has certainly given pause here. The rest of Full Sense Cruz, however,
And they didn't even go for the orb.
trying to lurk his way forward, but will lose out in the contact fight against Cess. Leviathan now to try his own hand at this, but the spot is there. The swing in, and Leviathan will be able to steady it. Anticipating that peak.
Okay, gets the orb on the exit.
The connector, but for now, May just tucking back, playing this one patiently.
What happened? I mean, May happened, man.
Sit here, plant their feet, wait for Full Sense to come pushing in. So there's a swing. It's a third from May. He's looking for the fourth.
Dude, what a start, mate. What a start.
DFM, take the opening pistol.
What a beast.
well, it's
Instant
kind of
regrets
what you
already
need
not
for
putting him in
The
VFL.
May show at times, and especially since you're not going to be having Yatsuka on that sort of secondary duelist or pseudo duelist.
Do I even want to ask how much he cost?
Do a lot of heavy lifting, getting the collat early. Cess wins the IGL battle. But May,
13? Yeah, that's a steal,
clean
isn't
as
it?
always.
Why has he got him as 13? Because he thinks they're going to lose games, I guess.
They'll set it, the melee.
And he's the outlaw farmer.
Out on the
Oh
scene
my
with a very
goodness.
solid start, now an outlaw on hand. Boys does have that Bucky though. But there's going to be a judge around the corner. There's a swing in, and Akame blinking.
Still, though, it's like what we speak about. When the judge gets into the wrong hands and they actually get over towards the site, it becomes a little scary. I think May has to fight this. Yeah.
Damn fast on the shot, is able to find Primmy.
Still, though, they get over towards the site and they got double shotgun. They can do some damage here.
Try to join in while Cruz will get that spike in play. Now, full shotgun available to try pull off this post plant. Late rotate. Seth's starting to work his way over. Drone, the recon still available to spot out these player positions. One going to be holding close. Cruz unable to find the value. May draw it with the shorty.
Handled it well.
6-0 start for him. 2-0 for DFM.
Yeah, just good reads. Get the shotgun in place, fork it over, doesn't matter. You don't really give up much. May hits a nasty shot with the outlaw. That's round in. And again, already starting to see some thoughtful ideas. You have that extra layer of recon to make sure that you're not giving anything up to the shotguns. Akame just dancing in and out of the game.
He was trying to hit Premi and he ended up whiffing, but there was another player piling him through the door. So still does manage to find it.
Yeah, switch to the guns on this one. Make it the judge. Because they want to go aggro. Could set him up on the corner. How close are they to Phoenix Orb? 2 away.
Nothing to be seen from the Full Sense side. Meanwhile, double pump. Akame is able to find one.
Be good though the spotting damage as well. Throw the spike back. Drone goes middle, doesn't spot one.
Patients have to come through. Yatsuka with that drone, not going to be able to get the spot onto Leviathan, and he's got.
Do they go for it? They picked up the orb like they wanted to go for it.
We'll just be the clear of it, and maybe the back away. We'll just counter rotate back out through Art. I'm going to have to work cut out for them now.
Yeah, this is tough.
Molly at the ready. Do you invest the ultimate already? Swing in. Jit Boys happy with the first. Does end up falling. Cess able to find that kill. May bounding forward. Spots one. Leviathan dead. One blast of that judge, and suddenly it's a player advantage.
You're going to be so tempted to use your ult here.
Had the spot there on the gun barrel. It's going to come down to Cruz, who finds the first two.
Damn, I'm really surprised after clearing this and the spike being here, and then them finding out one's on site that he doesn't go for the ult there. I think they win that.
I would have loved to have seen the convergent pass there after May gets that kill onto Leviathan.
I really agree with that.
I think you just rip it. Why why not, to be honest? Great kill for Akame, though. Able to get one out of the double pump with the Outlaw. Welcome back to Pacific Cruise. Nice double. I mean, they're good for the last. Getting him to even stand up a little.
Big damage was done on this.
Operator. Go up on top of the box again.
An important round. May gets the op out.
They haven't even messed
So
with A-main.
if he's not using his ult last round, it means that he wants to use it in this
A
one.
lot of players there. Nothing's really come out of it.
Which is odd because we've seen so
Both of these
comps
comps are pretty bad at holding over towards B, but they also have their own styles of dealing with it, right? So they should have the camera getting info, and you would imagine DFM with the Teo here a lot of the time can re-clear the info with the Teo drone.
You know, I think back to
If they need to, he wasn't pushed off the angle.
Some of the teams that run Teo, and they couldn't really gain that space.
Like the standard is normally a Yoru or a Chamber holding it, but these work.
Get into those curveball ranges that you would initially like to. But there's still opportunities for, you know, counterplay if you're
No push off the line. 4-person stack over towards A.
For the attack onto the site. At the moment, DFM do have 4 players nearby enough, but it'll be the Cosmic called in. Akame has to clear out that haunt. Molly as well, stopping him from rescaling forward into dugout for the moment. This Jit Boys with the jump peek will spot him and take him down.
Wait, that's pretty sick.
Judge doing wonders for him. Trying to refill that space. DFM now on the back foot. Going up. Primmy sets up the blaze wall. Divergent paths now given a consideration. Still does have an operator in hand. May going to be looking for a swap out as Kaide just looking for a target. It is falling to the wayside. Seth's able to find one.
Jit Boys did incredible.
May has suffered damage.
Last player standing.
And now he's going to be corralled, surrounded.
It feels a little weird, right? I don't know exactly like what they've been told by their coach,
it doesn't feel like they're
but 3v2 super winnable, not popping it, and then 4v5 popping it because you know it's an important round in terms of the waylay ult. Like this doesn't.
You know, because you know that the way Full Sense is going to want to play this is to like counter hit you. And you're starting to try to make your moves. They're going to throw their duelists at you. It's going to be a problem.
Okay, force him down to an eco.
This time Leviathan, not much he can really do. You commit that much.
But he's heard plenty. This attack on the B site. Be finding very little resistance as Akame has to backpedal away to safety. Meanwhile, Leviathan, that here, tripwire going to be cleared. There's the first clean tap, finds the second as May will fall.
Cage trigger.
Pops the cage, reads this well. Ducks in, the recon not getting the spot. Seth will be able to get the right click at point blank range. Collects a Vandal, a chance to maybe get some damage in, but wind does feel like it's out of reach for DFM at this point. All angles being watched as well. Time starting to bleed away. Seth's a bit of a battle here against Cruz. Looking for that headshot. Cruz just dancing around these bullets as they go back and forth, and eventually Cruz will win it out.
Dude, what happened on site?
From him with that Sheriff, but there's a grab well, that final little layer to go ahead and seal the deal on this round.
Not doing good damage killing 2 on site here.
Okay, this is a really important round coming up for DFM. Try to stabilize this half. Great start, but when the rifles have been in hand, Full Sense has been maneuvering themselves nicely on the map. I wanted to see what happened. Wow.
Oh, okay. He missed double.
Yeah.
Double whiff on that.
Yeah, double whiff on the outlaw. Yeah, dude, he's like, I should stand up after that. And he's like, oh, dude, I can't stand up after that. That was rough.
A lot of ults.
No one should be standing up after that.
For Full Sense. May's back in an operator. Just going to have to lock down long B. So you're going to have to be a little bit more thoughtful here. How you defend A, but just giving up the space. It's got to play for retake.
Ollie lob into the back. Little grab. Primmy still pushing forward. Still winning that fight. Still has the ultimate. May won't be able to curb that. Finds that shut down, but Primmy going to be right back into the mix of things. Still full HP, full armor. May. Ooh. Bit of movement. Unable to find the shot. Pace forward into Secret. Cruz able to find the one. May feels back some of the pressures. Premier won't fall. Cess comes away with 2 kills. Maybe a window of opportunity now as Clue is the last one standing. Finds the first over towards Secret. The straightforward.
No way. How did they win in the end?
We'll be able to get them over the line and tie
Cess
things
got a
up
double
at 3 and
kill.
3, as well as
They
recover
keep
that operator.
they keep
But
getting
this
double kills from
still
nowhere.
so very close to going full sense's way.
Yeah, and I mean,
Rough round for
this is
DFM as
starting to
well.
be a
They
little
missed so
concerning
much.
for DFM. You're not really utilizing this composition to get the info in the way that, and even if you are, like in this situation, Kaide just whiffs. I don't know how in the world Cess got 2.
Yeah.
Find out.
Oh, they
They
lined
line
up.
For a little lineup at Flowers.
Nice, nice, nice.
10-3 and 1 for May. Still well out in front, but
With that,
3-3 on
not
the
being a
scoreline,
super
so
convincing
nothing
round, and the
around
damage being done in the other round, it's a big buy round.
Full sense.
Well, Sense love a
Cross into the camera.
5B right now.
Operator position now known.
Yeah, he's gonna have to back up. There's some great pieces of util there to back May off using that Cypher util. Wow.
Okay,
Nice
but
shot.
still challenges back into the
I-
angle.
I
Finds
like how he
that
handled
kill.
that actually,
Salvo
though.
at the ready to try to dissuade the plant.
As soon as the molly's gone, he pops his refract, goes aggro.
In the right position. Judge out now. The overdrive going to be popped. Jit Boys eventually going to be found by Kaide, but Primi cleans up too.
Yeah, it's definitely a new observer today, slower.
Should be more than enough to go ahead and lock up this round.
Like this idea, dude. I kind of like this whole judge thing that they're doing. Obviously, PaperX maybe started it fast on attack on this with like some of their pathing. But, like they got some cool stuff with it, right? Push over towards spawns, smoke at spawn, wrap over towards heaven. Like they got some nice stuff.
Yeah, it's just the little changes here for full sense with the Cypher util. Throw the cage out to block off May's initial angle, then the camera to back him off the top. I mean, May's still doing damage, but once you get
Great
Primi
shots
in the
from
mix, he's gonna diff a lot of players on the planet. And he diffs the rest of them.
Timeout.
They're having fun.
They're going crazy over there.
Timeout call for DFM.
One away from Primi's ult as well, so force them down to an eco for their next big buy round. They should have another ult. They're snowballing pretty well, especially considering they didn't have a good start.
Does nothing to stem the tide.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably talking about a couple things here. One, if you're gonna play for retake, how to be a little bit more prepared for these aggressive pushes in towards your spawn.
For the
You know, does that
PaperX
mean you just start
matches,
going for flanks, going for
anything
some of
to
these
write
longer
about.
angles a little bit earlier?
You could do a raise
as
thing.
DFM,
There's a lot of duelist speak at the
you're
moment.
Not, again, you're not
You
able
could
to
do some
get
like, is raise still viable thing? He
initiator
he was
utility,
on
the
for the
scan
kill record at one
utility into
point.
play on these retakes because full sense is ahead of you. They're ahead of the curve, and this is what I'm really worried about. Going into this meta, this comp,
The fracture was
frankly,
pretty.
kinda
I think
not
that
the
the
best.
fracture might be a thing if you wanted
doesn't have a lot
a
to slow
video.
down the duelist.
Sure.
It is a lot to get you info on how to get your pieces into place and to be a little disruptive, but it's not gonna slow down a Neon and a Phoenix easily. It has to be really well coordinated and really well thought out. That's what I was worried about when I saw this for DFM.
Clear the camera and 4-player push into mid. DFM trying to see if they can get anyone isolated and alone, as Yatsuka's not going to be ready for this one.
Oh, he did dink him though.
Some good damage in all the same. The Prowler will identify a little bit more, but now the approach in from behind, and May does manage to collect the kill, so weapon can be taken in hand.
At the moment, Jit Boys is actually Parma Judge on attack.
4v4.
Got to create space here to get
But
the
they
lockdown
also
into
have
play.
some
They
nice
can
stuff
convert
for it.
fast. They can do
Right when they
this.
double smoke over towards here, he's jump spotting
Setting up that curveball, just trying to
here.
delay the
Yeah,
approach.
he's popping pit.
Knows that they're
We
gonna have numbers
got
behind
obviously he can
this.
do the pathing the back of sight. We got the
Swinging
wrap
in
round
to his
heaven.
dad.
We
Primi
got some nice stuff with him.
backpedals away with relative ease.
Good reaction to lose the middle, take spawn as well.
Now you don't invest the ult for sure.
That Blazewall just buys way too much time. Straight in, Premi able to find another 3K, potentially a fourth. The Cess still on the approach. Some poke and prod from Cruz.
Yeah, and
not
like we
finding
said,
the
Primi
connection with
gets
those
his ult for
bullets
the next big buy round.
as well. Leviathan will hold
unlucky
his own,
to not
keep
be a kill
himself
there.
alive. Should die to the spy. No, just got out of the range. And that is going to be full sense now, up by 2.
crunch ends up working out. It gets you the gun, finds the isolated player, but there's no util left. They just don't have anything to deal with Primy there. They use the saturate to clear the back of the box. Then they have no flashes, no scan. All they have is KJ, nanos, and alarm bot and turret. So maybe you could have thrown the turret there first and then swung, but that's about the only difference you could have tried there. Just Primy.
It's a lot of B hits in the buy rounds.
Different position. It's already sussed out.
Took a while for him to get on top of the box. Volley towards Hall. The second run it back in the half. Going to be invested here from Primy. Jit Boys just piling in straight behind him. Cestus managed to find the shutdown on the ult. Meanwhile, though, Jit Boys is in deep. Most control in hand, but now the rest of the team starting to fall to the wayside. Zakame is able to find himself a second, but Cruz and Kahlua come up with the goods. Now it's Kaide and Yatsuka. Zone back away.
Spike planted.
The second Cosmic Divide. Needing to fight their way forward.
Storm Heaven. Maybe someone on his team can...
Just be able to find timing as well. Drop down there from Kaide. Double approach into Halls. I don't think this is going to have too many considerations from DFM. And they read this at all.
He actually goes Heaven.
Just play ring around the rosy.
No way.
Gravwell now going to be sent out. Kahlua up top. Into that tower. Tap of the defuse. He now strikes. Yatsuka dead. Kaide gets the bad news.
One enemy remaining.
Stabilizes, finding the first. Cruz, yep, he's got him.
That's nice, man.
Dialed in,
Dude, like the
taken
wrap on
down.
Heaven. Dude, if
6-3
DFM can't
full
win this
sets.
one, that's a little rough. The way they all
Rough
was
first start with
good.
those first two
They
rounds was
stopped
looking damn
the
good.
initial hit. They killed the person that
They
was
have
past the
very
choke.
quickly
And
taken
then...
control.
Oh yeah, this is a great round for full sets. You got the convergent paths
And they
out
just
of
lost double on
DFM in this
sight.
round too. And it looked like DFM was going to be able to stop this, but there just weren't enough pieces in
Cruz did
place.
good,
You
man.
still had your two scan initiators trying to get there while you're trying to counteract this execute.
Yeah,
It
now we're into
almost
force
worked.
territory for
Full
DFM.
Sets has a ton of firepower, not just Primy. A lot of sharp shooters. That's why a lot of people were very kind of pumped about this Full Sense team. Just top to bottom, you had fraggers.
If you were to play
Now you
Paolo
got
at the
brains,
moment, would
too,
you
with
play a
Cruz.
chamber?
Great job, that
Yeah.
call to pivot there in that last
I would,
round. Ooh.
Clean shot on the swing, but Jit Boys is
Ideal
just so
worlds,
fast with
how
the reply.
T1 played it the other day is
Fast
like
backpedal here from Kaide.
how
Now
I
the neural depth
would try and play them
going
up.
out, getting the reveal. Another orb taken here for Primy. Halfway to his third run it back. We'll certainly have it before we swap sides.
Now you can just walk away from this Armageddon, but it's being read by DFM. Putting the right pieces in place.
Stacking up. It's a question of can they win the fight. Split off away from each other. Jit Boys just trying to play in the rest of the team, and now they once again have to try to backpedal and swing around the corner. Armageddon going to be called in, but it's far too late to really intercept. It can only delay.
Good Molly.
Primy just swings back through, makes sure that the team is going to be covered. Leviathan at the same time, just trying to
Ooh.
intercept, but does get caught off guard.
Gives him a way back in. I mean, I actually like the idea. He just got a little bit wrecked from the timing. I think he had the guy spawn at the same time.
It's a lockdown. Going to be invested. Double swing around the back, however, trying to fight their way through Secret over to the defender's spawn. Kaide trying to not give him the angle through the window. Gets the first, but Jit Boys now
Damn.
sliding in.
Fair play, man.
Finds the 4K.
Fair play.
Lockdown be damned. The round
Jit
is
Boys,
still theirs.
even though he isn't fragging that heavy, if you take away this rounds, it's still nice
just
what he's
isn't
doing,
enough.
man. Primy's
Slow down
incredible
Full
right
Sense,
now,
man.
though,
They're
I'm telling
too
you.
sharp.
They were very calm with this
one
Killjoy ult going down.
Immediately dealt with May, and then Jit just going
Like
crazy.
the synergy between these two,
We were kind
the
of
Phoenix and the
worried. I
Neon
think if
was
you look
really
through
nice.
Jit's agent history, he's only played like dive duelist a couple times, and didn't look great. But this has looked really sharp. He's got chops on the Neon.
So many buy rounds. They look way
And
better in
Primy
buy
is Primy,
rounds.
man. Just another day at the office for him. So, not much weaponry. Okay, May.
Slide in. It's a good shot, but no escape possible. Akame, though, lurk around the back, trying to find this timing, but
Oh.
cannot get the headshot.
Didn't have his gun out.
Just one there on the cruise to put him to 40, so it's some whittling away at these HP bars, but the kills are what they really do need. Kaide getting impatient, wanting information, not having any other way to obtain it. Other than just peek in, and it's just met with death. Good shots and damage found. Here comes the rest.
Player standing.
Now it's just going to be full steam ahead towards the B site. Yatsuka, a ghost. Can he be the hero?
Well, he might get a bit for it though.
Pull off a miracle. So
30
far,
seconds
he's
left.
not been scouted. He's going to have to shoot sooner rather than later, though! And it's a little bit too much patience.
Funny, man.
Don't think he would have been able to pull it off all the same, but...
Okay,
since they
can
stopped
DFM,
themselves from losing out on more weapons,
would it be double their buy rounds? Yeah, it
Go to
would.
the last
Only
round
one
of the
buy
half.
round.
the 5-round lead
Gotta go up against the
established by
Phoenix
Full
ult.
Sense.
Most of the
Yeah,
buy
you're gonna
round's
be
been over
looking good
towards
with
B.
ultimates here too. You're only one away from a nightfall, so
Oh,
oh, wow. You can just watch that one a couple times, to be honest.
Remains left.
Kilowatt.
hello.
Stellar. What are you doing here? But you have to run it back. You're one away from a nightfall. Meanwhile, all you have is Cess's ult here for DFM. Maze is pretty far away. They're not contesting the orb. Although Full Sense not looking to get Kilowatt the nightfall that way. Gonna maybe escort him through. Nano, just
This
delay
sound
up.
over towards middle, drone towards the signs.
Don't have that grab
Clear
combo
the
with him
side,
now.
take the sides.
Akame just trying to send out some shots,
Insta
backs
drone
away,
over
avoids
towards
some
middle as
seas.
well, and they can push behind.
Spike still in the
Dude,
hands of
my
Jim
guy's in
Wilson
a
on
lot
attack.
of trouble here.
Crack this B site.
And his teammates mollied him to
Some of
try
this
sell
damage.
it.
Peeks out, does find Leviathan. It's good timing from him, but Cruz there. That second layer now May gone as well. As DFM starts taking steps towards closing out these rounds, just get traded right back. Another Cosmic Divide for Cruz. Spike now planted. Kaide still trying to work his way over towards the site. Some damage found onto Kahlua, but he's able to backpedal. It's around the halls.
Right here.
Those
Revealing area.
footsteps maybe heard and noted. Salvo Sen flushing Primi out into the open. Kaide able to collect it. Player advantage now for DFM, who desperately need this fourth and final round win, but Kahlua looking to deny. Finds Yatsuka. The defuse starting to be held, but there's the grab well for the interrupt. Push out Kahlua dead. It's all down to Cruz. His return to the stage, trying to go for the
Oh,
wide
no
swing.
time on that.
And Akame will have the kill, but do they have the defuse? I don't think they've got it. They do not. Not even
An
close.
incredible half for Full
Over a
Sense.
full
They
second
lost,
off.
they
It's a
lost
Red Bull
one
clutch
buy
from
round.
Cruz,
That's
buying
it.
time. Getting Full Sense a 9-3 scoreline
They
at the
lost
half.
one buy
Yeah, I
round.
mean, you can see the difference that this makes for Full Sense having Cruz back because
Yeah,
they're
no,
so
it
much
does.
smarter.
It looks
They're
nice.
putting
It looks
themselves in
convincing.
positions to
I mean, they look
counter.
good in their first
So Mayhew made a bunch
game
of
that they played
noise, and
anyway.
the whole time Kahlua just
I
tucks
don't want
him
to
in
get
the
too
corner
carried away, but it does
and
look
waits him
nice.
out right
Primi
here.
on Phoenix
He heard that
is...
dash up in mid and just waited it
He's
out.
just going to get so many
It's
ults.
just taking too long for these things to happen. And the game plan here for DFM, very disjointed.
He absolutely
Yeah,
need this one
3
here.
with a pistol. That is insanely rough.
Versus if they
And
want
you
to
look
run
at the
this one back
score,
to
and
their
it's
favor,
not that different.
that it is their
Like,
map
you would
pick.
look at the kills and you'd
No
think it's a
real
pretty
idea what to
even
expect.
scoreline.
Full Sense at this point when it comes down to bind, but
He's going to do it again on the pistol, is he? This is the side
another
stack
massive
though.
shot from him finds Cruz off the rip, but there are still 3
Oh,
more
it's a good
players
molly.
nearby enough. Molly trying to flush
Oh,
him
that
out into
molly's
the
done a
open.
lot of damage.
Damage is going to be suffered. Made down. Primi finding that kill. Kaide on the re-peek, able to find Leviathan as well. Okay, and Primi will fall suddenly.
Double pistol.
Starts looking a bit
Looking
more
likely.
stable,
Big
but
Joe here though.
find the kill on the Akame, get that
Player
intercept, and maybe they turn it around, but no.
Double
Akame
pistol.
will be able to hold his own, and that leaves just Kahlua with the ghost. Try to somehow turn this around in a 1v4.
Well, he's been
Spike planted.
pretty darn good so far. I ain't counting him out yet. Everybody's already dinged up on DFM. It's a ghost. It's a chance.
It's possible, but this
How good is the DFM comp?
try to
Is this
assess
not
big
just the
part here.
NRG comp?
Haunt back off. Pull down.
I just see a
Really went
see a
to
lot
beat
of
his
people try and
quite
copy
yet.
the NRG comp. I
Take it.
don't
Yeah.
think teams
Now, Haunt does reflect
realize
that one, so Team A,
how
so the
hard it
Pistols
is to
win half of the
replicate
rounds that DFM
the
have
waylay.
accrued so far, the Pistols. Start off
Be honest.
2-0 in that regard, but it is a long way back into this map.
Yeah, I
That's
like
the start they needed.
absolutely. But I really like this idea from Full
I
sense
don't
here,
like the
they've got
solo
a lot of
Waylay.
ability to kind of flush players out from behind the pillar, give themselves some opportunities. They're being cagey, but just can't hit their shots well
Mada,
enough.
yeah, Mada's insane
Yeah,
on it.
everybody but
Timotino and
Rockman
Mada
there
are like the only two I would trust with
for
solo
DFM,
Waylay,
so
personally.
that's a must-win pistol.
May's really good for fragging, but I think
For that
when you're
recon.
the solo Waylay, you gotta do...
Salvo
It's not
out.
about the fragging stuff.
Kaide
It's
sent out
about the
efficient shots with that
the
Sheriff.
timing of your sending it.
Five-player push
It's
here from
about
Full Sense.
fearlessly sending it
Very
and
quickly
not
making
refracting
haste,
back
swinging around the
sometimes.
back. Kaide on
Just,
the feet, able to spot at least the
Yeah,
one.
you gotta do
They try
your...
to run him down. Shot on the Jit Boys.
gotta
He's looking for a little
make
bit
the
more, but
space.
he'll end up falling after kicking out Cruz. Same time, Plant comes in on the B site.
Right there.
Cess maybe trying to get tucked away. Hasn't been spotted. They might have been able to see a gun barrel.
Oh, just saw him.
Saturate going to be lobbed in and trying to peel back some of that pressure. May joining in, but Kahlua, he's found himself a third. And that is going to be damn good
Ooh,
damage. Wow.
close though, man.
Even though they
little
cannot
scary.
convert the round win.
Jeez, man, Kahlua is just feeling it. I mean, this Full Sense team
Yeah, I'm in.
looks
But you guys,
rejuvenated.
I'm talking
It's like their
solo.
confidence is back. Their
Again,
leader back
it's not
in the
like
server.
May's a bad player, man.
Not
I'm
just in the
talking about
coaching
May
room.
here, one of the best fraggers
Oh,
we've
by
seen.
the way, your new
I'm
head
talking
coach
about
just beat Yasuda
Solo duelist
in the
who is
duel to
ready to be
Yeah.
selfless,
Look around
ready
in the
to go
skirmish.
0-12.
the skirmish.
Let's just say it's been a concerning start.
Yep.
It's like when we used to compare solo Yoros to double duelist Yoros. It's not the same
Reveals,
thing.
and Refract has to be taken by May. Wanting to overstay is welcome. Started their control over at A main. Primi wanted to check in towards mid as there's the spot. Curveball now going to be sent out. Swing in and
Very
Akame
nice.
absolutely dead. Grab well from Cruz, trying to delay the approach into the A site. Meanwhile, May
Solo
chase forward, it
push.
shares, only finds a
Yeah,
tiny
his
bit of
spacing on
damage,
this
and
is
now they're
rough.
forced back away.
No util on that as well.
How are you meant to try to get this plant? They've never even cleared out dugout. So Cruz still finds one. Cess now with everything to do. So it would be an ace clutch with a Spectre in hand. He's been backed into a corner. Spike still on the floor. Gets a ding.
It's good damage.
Two players low.
He didn't take any damage.
No, he hasn't.
Well,
Cutting through that blaze wall, swap of the weapon, gives away some of that audio. Looks like they're just going to try to play stacked up together. Leviathan watching this angle. Needs to win that fight. It's more damage as anticipated. That counter
unlucky,
swing.
man.
And will eventually just overstep.
I wish the plan was a little better from DFM
Find the
though,
round
in
win,
reaction
denying
to
that bonus
this.
conversion.
Yeah,
I see drone, I
Full
see
Sense is really well drilled
salvos.
here. Their bait and switch is so good. Just an easy one there. But right here, Primi immediately gets out, and Kilo is right there to step up to cover. Everybody's kind of like doing the right things at the right time for the most part.
Technically just a bonus round.
Running at
Yeah,
Sass
but
is the neon, but whatever. The round
think
was
about
done at
this.
that point anyway.
Okay, we have a push over towards middle. He spots like what,
That's
3?
gonna be one away from a cosmic
Maybe 2.
divide. Primi
So you know they're pushing
gets
heavy
run
over
back,
towards
one away
middle.
from
Your reaction
Kilo.
to go A? Why do we not just
They're trying
drone
to
and
counter
take
this like
spawn and block
our
this?
DFM.
Why are we trying to fight the heavy numbers
Go for a counter swing.
solo when we don't have util behind it other than a
Position
saturate?
completely covered though. May none the
The
wiser.
reaction's
goes
just
swinging
not
in.
good.
Primi's able to find the kill. Akame will trade it back, a 1-for-1. That's a duelist down for DFM on
You know
the
if they go
attack.
aggro again, if you've only seen 2,
There's not much
you know there's only 1 here.
initial ambiguity about this one. They will decide to back away. It looked like they were going to commit forward into the A site. Fall
You're
into
trying
the
to
trap
take a
set by Full
1v2
Sense.
instead of a 4v1 back a site.
We'll get a read, but the re-clear
Just
is going to be
maths.
quick here from Full Sense.
Yeah, the pivot has to be pretty fast though, because Full Sense is going to figure this out relatively quick and should be able to make their rotates pretty easily. They're doing so already. I mean, they're already pushing spawn. This is a fearless Full Sense right now.
Yeah, barring just the push back in through Art, a re-clear of that from DFM. Full Sense have a very strong idea of where they're looking to go.
Oh,
Not
the
survive, gonna be
close.
called in, but they
The
just play in
close
front of
ult
this
that
one.
gives them a lot of space.
Swing out, Jit Boys right there at the
People know
ready.
how much I hate
Finds
this one.
Kaide, Yopska with the trade back on the one, but now Leviathan tucked into the corner. Quickly retreats back through that wall. So protected. Ooh, a must win
Whoa.
for Akame. Manages to find that kill.
Gets info on this, they
Through,
could
but
double
damage
swing.
suffered by his hand. Kahlua has been so very deadly. Opposite side of this nebula. At the moment, it looked like Cess was going to be dialed in on the angle, but he just has no real idea where he's going to be coming from. The swing around, Kahlua able to get the adjustment just a little bit faster. Nightfall committed in, Akame, back screens, strikes, finds the burst.
It's a nuts round from him aim-wise.
4K
Shouldn't be winning
Red
that
Bull
one.
clutch.
Shouldn't be winning the last one
DFM out.
also. 2 draws I don't think he should win. Dude, keeps him alive.
That might be one of the rounds we could be looking back
He
at.
does
here.
like this map.
If this
Still
map
remember that
goes
Paper
the
X game. That was
distance
crazy.
For DFM as
What
the
would
turning
you
point, but
prefer? Deeper
It's
wall.
going to be a lot more that they're going to have to get through.
What is
Okay,
that?
Yatsuka, sure, why not? But I mean, just
Yeah, look at
tremendous
this one.
patience, the positions
Ooh,
that
it's
Full
fast
Sense is
though.
taking, and the way they're working around the smokes, around the utility.
Oh, it's very calm,
taking these
man.
unexpected angles. If it isn't for the rogues of Akame,
Yeah, it keeps
Probably
it
not.
keeps it alive. Talk about impact as well. Force him down to an eco. I would prefer this ult.
May taking point, has
Gives
to
them no
refract out.
space, no safety.
Relay bolt going to be sent May, just double dashing, still going to be sat within the molly though, and he is burnt to a crisp. What a setup from Full Sense to find an early key advantage. Weapon now in the hands of Jit Boys.
Yeah, gun to
And you
pick
just
up.
Toss at the Primi and let him use the run it back in the
They
round
didn't
now.
take
Oh,
too
hell
much
yeah.
space. They saw. Well, again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many numbers they saw, but I felt like it was a lot of util.
Yatsuka
At least no 3.
going to be at risk.
I think they
Sneaks
didn't
around
see
over
the
towards
Astra.
that club side.
you got to know they're pressing. Nobody's watching. Finally, Cess is kind of watching,
He
but
looks for it for a brief little moment as they get the spike planted. We'll have eyes on this. Defender of this angle with Primi on the other side, and as mentioned, he does have that Vandal in hand now. Run it back, quickly going to be intercepted. Steps back around the corner at the same time. Leviathan's able to find one.
Hit
Kaide
him
going
a
to be
bit.
taken down. He's still just looking to try to maintain his ground, hold that tower. Lock DFM out of it. Yatsuka able to find another before falling.
Whoa,
Ooh, what a
Cruz!
shot.
Whoa!
That's
What the
done,
hell
isn't
is that
it?
shot? Is suddenly now Akame left to
Damn,
his own
bro.
devices.
Cruz is
Leviathan up over
Cruz
top.
is looking good, man.
Takes him down and
That's the round. They really need to improve on their reactions, man. Their reactions can be so much better.
Unbelievable. Show me Cruz's POV.
Yep.
Saturated himself.
Oh, he got wrecked by the stun.
I just don't know why you wouldn't run Neon. It was working so well for you on this map. Yeesh. There was one nice thing in
Lysol's
there.
actually
Yatsuka
coming
used
in.
his ult to counter Primi after
Force
they
him
came out
down
of
to
the run it
Nico.
back
They should
to
probably
slow
be
him
out.
down. That was kind of cool, but a lot of things that did not go DFM's way. They're just not. They're not really registering what Full Sense has been doing. Like the pace they're taking and the way they're taking space. They're not countering it. They're not thinking about it. They're trying to accomplish one thing when Full Sense is taking way more map control and space like they're doing right now. I mean, Cess is going to have to win a 1v1 here against Outlaw.
Given the classic on the other side, seems unlikely.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
yep.
Dead.
Handsome spotted.
give him a little heads up.
Camera gets the dart through. Quick removal of that one though, so Leviathan unable to play off the pings.
Oh, speaking of good reactions, this was nice from Full Sense.
Akame is still just fighting forward. Needs some reinforcements. They try to flush Leviathan out. Eventually, they will be able to do so. Second
boys
shot,
missed a
Jit
lot.
Boys able to connect, flash the curveball in. Primi able to find one, but Akame comes away with
Dude,
another
mate,
kill.
you got Killjoy.
Lock gets the spot.
Did they
Lockdown
expect the
really
extra
invested.
layer?
Cruz on the approach from behind is absolutely unread.
Yeah, it's unlucky. I mean, the Killjoy ults, you got to try win
Cleanup
it.
is there and Full Sense steamrolling their way through. They get this up to map point.
Yeah, they're all over the map. They can do whatever they want. They have complete freedom. Going against a composition of DFM that should have all the information advantage in the world.
Okay, 6.
I mean, yes, this is an eco, sure, but it's been a continual problem. It can't just be one player going crazy. For a while it was May, now it's Akame, but
With double pistol, yeah, it's been a little rough for
no one
them.
even thinking about it.
All of the big buy rounds, they're getting owned on.
Full Sense have full reign of
Double
this map.
pistol, this one was a hero round.
DFM now needs 6 in a row just to take it into overtime. 3 ultimates to contend with, and Akame is dead. Jit Boys bring the op to bear.
Boys, you got ults
Counter
to hit.
spam. Okay, Kaide will be
Wow,
able to
that's
find
nice.
Cruz eventually. Site now going to be occupied, but May maybe at risk here.
Mate, you've voted
Guy
guy planting.
sends out the Armageddon, and Jit Boys kind of strafes into that one.
Oh. Goes down to 46 HP. He's just tanked it.
Little moment there. Maybe we'll see it back on the replay. Either way, DFM. No more a comfortable position than they were just moments ago, and now it is just May left standing. Finds the first. Divergent path sent over towards that stairs side. No one to receive the slow. Sees the elbow now. The neural depth going to be invested. Pushes forward into the cage. Swings back around, and Primi.
Oh, that's rough from DFM, man.
13-6.
No way to
A breezy
yeah,
map
no way to
here
avoid
for
that,
Full
man. That is
Sense.
rough.
As
Nicely done
Cruz
from
makes
Full
a
Sense.
dominant
Cruz
return
especially
back
looked
to the
great.
stage.
Primi,
Yeah, I mean,
Phoenix,
Full Sense
scary.
dipped them in just
Like what
about
Jit
every
Boys is doing.
department you can think of. I think